if it's Alchemist against
Oh, God. Jay going hard in the paint. Another big grab for him. Now turning onto Febby. Tries to save Cuckoo. He'll get the double. And Blake's forward. This is indeed a very angry potato. 19-3-5. Sheesh. He just... He's wrecking.
And TA doesn't do well against Alchemist in the lane. Like,
Jay has been playing so well the past couple days. Just a free courier. Why not? This ward doing work. They even have the sentry down.
4CL.
Yeah, this game feels very over.
Yeah.
They have
Since we've joined, we've seen 2
They
rating
even
kills.
have the battle late game with the Alchemist and
massive numbers of
the
egg
Wyvern,
upgrades
the
they can
Centaur,
give each other.
or the Ogre.
I mean,
we're still in draft for another game though.
Okay.
No, the Ogre's getting his own eggs.
He's going Bloodstone, dude.
He's going Scotty.
Okay, I'm on board of
He's
that.
going, yeah.
No, he's going Bloodstone. Oh, he goes hard again.
Huh. I feel like there's better.
People like their own builds, man. Yeah, I would prefer Octarine over it.
I don't think Heart's always bad, but up against AA, it doesn't seem like the ideal build.
You like Skadi instead?
I like BKB Abyssal here, but I'm a safe player at this point in the game.
That's why you're gonna get LGD sponsoring you. Safe play.
That's
why I'm a Shao 8
It
fan.
synergizes a little bit better with like Cold Embrace too. So it's like, it's good for high ground sieging. I don't know. I don't like it this
Do
game.
you even need
but I
the
think it's
regen
pretty
for high ground sieging as Alchemist?
You've already got the ult, yeah. I mean, you can like instantly heal.
It's more
if
like
you
he
back
wants to
off.
survive a burst.
He wants it for the raw HP.
If you
more
want to
than the
survive burst, you
regen.
get BKB though.
Yeah.
Right? I mean,
I think BKB's worth it. I also think Cuckoo's so far ahead.
I don't think Alk's a great BKB carrier though. Is one of the big problems.
Yeah, he can be kited fairly easily, but they have Stampede, so. And
Yeah.
Bloodlust, so he's pretty.
Yeah, he doesn't need the heart to survive burst because he has Stampede.
Yeah, that's a good point. Soon they'll have the egg. Oh, you can also just give the Centaur an egg. What is this?
Butterfly.
Butterfly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Butterfly's really good with his ult.
With the Manta as well. These illusions are going to be beastly.
Yeah, I think Octarine is way better than Heart though in this game.
I would agree.
Yeah.
It is a Bloodstone. Sea Winter. I know my SEA Doto.
He actually went Bloodstone?
He actually went Bloodstone.
I did not disagree.
Feels good, man.
And he's going what, BKB next? With the club?
He's going Sanjan Yasha so he can right click people.
he doesn't need to build the Aghanim's.
How's our has Alliances started the draft?
I just checked a moment ago. It wasn't up yet.
Can we just do like a game from the start so we can actually follow much better? Choose one game.
But it's so much more fun to multitask. And drive the viewers insane. Drive Roland insane.
It's still in the 5-minute prelude.
I think the other stream is doing the 4 Clovers match, so maybe we just do the Alliance game. Keep the people happy.
GIF.
Plus that one hasn't started yet, so we can watch this longer.
LD, I'm giving you the award of the People's Champion.
I'll take it. That sounds like something a communist like dictator would give. Like that sounds like an award Stalin would give himself for Mao Zedong. People's Champion.
Jeez. Yeah, that sounds very communist.
That does. I don't know.
Are you calling him commie?
No, he's just keeping everyone happy. So he's their champion. What's wrong with that? Why are you guys picking on me?
It has communist overtones.
No, you're picking on me. You're calling me a dirty commie. And I don't take kindly to that. Uh-oh. Heen barely escaping. Living life on the edge. Alright, so what would it take for MVP to win this game? We've got 2 Merlinis here. I'm sure you guys can like do the mind meld thing. Put your brains together. Come up with some brilliant stratagem for MVP to mount their 25,000 gold comeback.
No chance.
Winter.
They have only a chance if Mineski gives them that chance. That's all I can say.
I mean, like, even with like a 3-man echo into wall and AA blast, I still don't think they win the game. Even if that happens like 3 or 4 times.
Ouch.
Are you sure?
It's so unlikely.
Are you sure if they get a 3-man echo? And
Look at this Alchemist.
Do you see how big they are?
And they have the Centaur.
yeah,
Oh, he didn't actually
I can
complete
see how big they are with Bloodlust.
Oh, well, Ryo.
'Cause-
Gannis went in a miss.
I mean, they can stampede him.
everybody missing their spells. Missed Blink Stun, missed AA ult, and now Bimbo just right-clicking QO down on the Queen of Pain.
Man, when you see a Queen of Pain right-clicking...
He blinked on him and just
right-clicking TA.
He doesn't even have damage items. He has nuke items. He's still killing him. Oh, welcome to the Alchemist show. He's making chop suey here out of MVP. Forces the buyback.
I don't think I've ever seen such a pathetic fight in between Queen of Pain and
Yeah.
TA's just like, shoo, shoo, shoo. It reminds me of Star Wars when like people shoot lasers at Darth Vader and he just sticks his hand out while walking forward and cutting them up. That was pretty much what happened there. In other words, Bimbo
Does she has Deso, right?
she's Deso Daedalus AC.
But why is he like scratching him? Or just giving him
Yeah,
a
she has Deso.
It feels like he's just giving him a massage.
But
No
she has
damage
24
at all.
armor with the Shivas, so I mean, well, you subtract 7 from that, still has
Stampede wasn't even
17.
on.
Centaur has Aghanim?
Well, he doesn't
No.
have the eggs, though.
Yeah, he
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
have eggs.
I that's definitely Alk's next items. That's the best eggs in this game.
Are you sure?
You could.
Ogre? Ogre?
Yeah. Oh, Bevy! Swing and a miss! But they do pop the Aegis anyway. March maybe gonna go down here. Uh-oh. Alchemist running in. Hello, QO. Bam, bam. Got him. Now Dagger could be next. Stunned and dead. That's 4 down. That's 5 down.
And you know what? Alliance game is just starting.
Perfect timing to keep the people happy. Mineski bulldozing their way through the group today.
So they won all their games, right?
I
today?
think so.
Oh, it's 0-0-0. That's what it says on mine.
Yeah, it means they're still loading.
Oh, that's
Just
a
wait,
couple
just wait.
minutes.
So Mineski won all their games today.
I think so.
How about the second game of 1-2-3 versus Fnatic?
We'll go ahead and check.
Oh, it's 2-0.
Oh, they lost 2-0.
It was a core Naga by Black.
So Mineski 4-0 in Group B, whereas MVP only 0-2 through their first match. So Mineski's looking good, boys.
I still have another few
Your
minutes.
Pinoy
on this one.
brothers.
Lucian.
Busian.
I'm proud of them.
Yeah, they've been like changed. The one thing that always drives me insane is like someone who wants to follow and support Mineski. They change their roster like every month. I feel like, but
They've
the
been
new
on-
major
Jesse
system,
Batch has been on there forever.
yeah, but like Jules left the team, came back, changed roles. Bimbo has always been on the team. He's been the one
He
that's
took
been
a
stable.
break, basically.
He took a break,
for
but he never
TI.
left the team.
Yeah, he never left the
But then
team.
the other two have changed a lot, so it can make it hard for like fans of a team to support.
Drafts up.
All right.
For real this time, Roland. For real. Okay,
We're getting into it.
we need our classic
We need some
mango.
bets.
Mango.
What,
Over under
mango?
on mangoes.
The mango madness.
What?
This is a
The
European
same
game.
bet?
Yeah.
Is there going to be mangoes in this
We
game?
set the line.
We'll set the line at. What do you want the line to be, Winter? You can set the line.
It's good. There's going to be mangoes no matter what. It's your one game.
Then what's the line? The over under. Yeah.
There's going to be one mango a team, so 2 mangoes.
So are you going to choose 1.5 or 2.5 as the line?
1.5 sounds fair.
Okay. Over.
Over.
Okay, then everyone's just over.
Then
Well,
it
then
has to be
change,
2.5.
choose a more balanced line. You don't have to choose under.
2.5 then.
You
Two
can
and a
choose
half.
over if you want.
Okay, 3.
And then under or over.
2.5 is better than 3.
Why?
You want an odd number, so you have to be
Okay,
over. or under.
2.5.
Over.
Over.
I'll just take under just because everyone is over.
You can
can-
just set a higher line.
can go
Keep on
3.5.
setting the line higher until
Nah,
we
it's okay. They're going to get only 2.
They're
One
only
each.
going to get 2?
Yeah,
Oh,
one
you're
on
pretty
each
confident?
side.
or
Okay.
Yeah.
winter.
Let's go.
I'll go over.
I'll go over. All right, overs. The overs
Overs.
have it. Easy.
You guys like your eggs over easy, yeah?
Nice.
Over is easy.
Okay, that was terrible. I admit when I make a terrible joke.
It wasn't bad.
It was bad.
It's pretty good. English is not your first language. It's hard to pull off jokes like that. It's pretty good.
I'm offended.
You're offended?
Yeah.
Stop patronizing him.
You're the
Ben.
Asian Merlini.
And you're the American buddy.
And I'm the Jewish Merlini.
No, you're not. You're just Larry David. Good old Larry David.
All
So,
right.
Doom Broodmother bans in the first phase, and the Naga is the weird one. What happened to Naga?
They
What?
went Core Naga versus they went Core Naga versus Stark.
But isn't Core Naga a thing of the past?
It's been cropping up more lately. Two of
But-
our games in our last
But
series
isn't
had
the
it.
momentum of the Core Naga too slow for the?
It is, yeah.
the meta?
It is, but I think in the qualifier games, people take less risks and they like the safer, heavy farm strategies.
So
Which is why we see a
nice
lot of
one for
out.
first pick. what a surprise. Alliance is gonna, if they don't take Wyvern, then Empire would pick Wyvern after.
Aren't they gonna pick Wisp?
So Wisp plus Wyvern.
Bad.
Or Wisp plus Bat?
Maybe not for Night Stalker. I think Wisp plus 1 though.
Yeah, Bear Rider versus Night Stalker is terrible.
Yeah, it's awful. It's
So
really
awful.
bad.
Empire just tweeted something really funny.
What is it?
10 seconds remaining.
No English cast for an intergalactic battle.
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know who their next one is though.
Alliance's turn to pick.
That's Queen.
Queen's good. Yeah.
You're so good.
No mango heroes. I guess Night Stalker.
was-
I want to reward you for all your correct draft
that
picks, but I'm
was-
not going to penalize
yeah.
myself because you're predicting well.
That was not as hard as the Mirana and the Sven just now. The Sven and the Mirana was really random.
You should challenge people when you're making bold predictions about the draft.
I mean, it's just a very
I
solid,
mean, that
solid
wasn't that
opening.
bold, but
Yeah, it was
you've
just a
made
very
some bold ones.
solid
right?
open. It was just a very solid opening from Alliance, Queen
10
IO.
seconds remaining.
And we talk about why Queen has been on the rise again because all the
5
other
seconds
mids have been
remaining.
nerfed so badly, and Queen is the one that received, I would say, acceptable nerfs. It didn't really
Time.
change the hero too much. That's why she's gotten a lot more attention now.
Yeah, I think you can still lean on mid versus her, but
Oh,
it's
so they go for the Bane instead of the Wyvern we've seen so much. But I know this is the hero that Empire is really comfortable on as a support. And their Night Stalkers are usually what, off lane instead of position 4.
10 seconds.
Or sometimes
remaining.
dual offlane. What about Tusk? Tusk's been ignored in this.
5 seconds
draft?
Oh yeah,
Overall.
there's Tusk. I
Yeah.
think Tusk is on...
Tusk is still really good.
Yeah, Tusk is still really good. It's like Queen. He's very good in the patch. Even though she received nerfs, but he's still like one of the very overall flexible picks, support or off lane. And you can actually do so much in the laning phase even though you get the mana cost increase on the eye shots.
Yeah, I think he's still like a really amazing hero.
10 seconds remaining.
Alliance pick weird IO partners a lot though.
5
Yeah, they
seconds
basically they pick what's when they do Chaos Knight. I don't think they did Chaos
Wait,
Knight
why did they first
recently.
ban Tiny?
reserve time.
So
I don't
Empire
know.
wouldn't pick Wisp? That's
I
actually
have no idea.
that actually is very strange.
that's actually kind of cool.
But
So they can get Wisp in their second pick.
yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, Empire could still pick IO.
Yeah,
They've
what's-
run it with other stuff.
What's wrong with picking IO?
They could still
without
pick like
Tiny?
IO Gyro.
Because Empire might not think it's as strong as Alliance does
yeah,
without
Well,
Tiny.
Yeah, I think they almost exclusively play it with Tiny.
Yeah.
Actually, I have seen them play with Gyro in the past, but not so much recently. That was when Silo was playing a lot of
10
Gyro.
seconds remaining.
Oh, you mean every game? When no one else was playing it?
Oh, they banned the Prophet,
Alliance's turn to ban.
so they want to just avoid relocate Prophet, TP shenanigans.
There's still a lot of other heroes.
Do you
like
actually
that.
think the Prophet is actually that good this patch?
I think he's pretty decent, yes.
Situational, not like a pick
I think
that
he's
you
good
can-
for a fast-paced game because he's like Ember. He has no downtime. You can just TP back and sprout, and he can
But
also
don't you
trans-
feel he doesn't offer too much? Like, okay, he comes to a fight.
I think he offers a lot.
He
because
offers right click.
mobility's a lot. I think the transitioning into a push after you take an after
Yeah,
you win a
he
fight is
definitely.
really
But
big.
you have to win the fight in order you can transition to a push. And what does he offer when he TPs into the early fight? Just right clicks.
Good positioning.
And
Sprout blocks.
Sprout early game is not so useful.
Wrath of Nature, I think, is really strong in the early fights too.
Yeah. But what if you have a hard time in the lane?
If you have a hard time in the lane, then I don't think he offers that much. But I think it's really important to, like, he's one of the few heroes that has high mobility and can push towers. Like, there's not that many that can do both.
Brute.
Brood, he can't like help your team out though.
Are you sure?
I mean, he can.
You spin the webs across the
That's
lanes.
not a style that we've seen that much lately though. That was like Padrino and Zai, I would say. But now with
and Daryl as well.
yeah.
They mostly do it.
But now with the other broods, it's mostly just controlling your lane.
Reserve time.
But I mean, still, the point being said, it's still that brood's a really strong pick because you can win your lane and push towers and win fights. And I think that Nature's Prophet is somewhat similar, although he has a much tougher time having a good time in lane.
How about Bristleback? Like I think IO plus Bristleback is like one of the actually stronger ones
Dude,
apart from
you've
Tiny.
just been all about Bristleback, but
It's good. What's
I know,
wrong?
but
and,
no,
and he
I'm
buys
just saying
mangoes.
None of the teams really like it that much. Why does he need mangoes when he has a wisp?
You give the mango to the Wisp. It's a support task for them. They don't usually put Bulldog on the offlane task. I've seen all their games and it's always my nuts playing the task.
Yeah.
Roland just laughs every time someone says my nuts, no matter what.
My nuts is a flexible player.
You're such a child, Roland.
What about Invoker? Do you think Invoker can match up well versus Queen and the Wisp?
Nah, Invoker loses his lane versus Queen.
He does? Badly?
5 seconds remaining.
Didn't
If you go Exalt Invoker, you can actually lane against Queen. Crossback's Invoker definitely
Reserve
loses.
time.
I think you have a good gank potential though. Can't you actually kill her with Cold Snap before she blinks? If
Yeah, you can.
If you have a good setup.
Yeah, the thing is like the hero, the momentum of the hero and the rhythm of the hero is very weird in the game. You go laning phase, but your hero is not lane dominator. And then when you gank and you fail your ganks, you don't have a way to farm and get back into the game. So every time you see an Invoker pick, his net worth is always like in the middle of the pack as a mid hero, because of the lack of a spell that can actually push if it's crossbacks. If it's Exalt, then you're taking space, right? If you're Exalt Invoker, you're not exactly a
So
space
why don't you
creator.
be like a safe lane solo Exort or an off lane
Yeah.
Quas? What about either of those?
Offlane Invoker is terrible though, dude. You think offlane Invoker is good?
Alliances turn
I think it's playable.
He used to be a lot better when his base damage was higher, phase boots did more damage,
I think safe lane Invoker is...
Crosswex was stronger, Tornado had a lower cooldown.
Safe lane Invoker sounds like it could work at certain situations, but offlane Invoker as Crossback seems horrible now. He's gonna get zoned so badly, and what, you need level 3 so you can Ghost Walk and hide in the trees.
10
Yeah,
seconds
that's the plan, right? You wanna have Ghost Walk and you hide somewhere.
You buy 5 mangoes,
5
Okay,
seconds.
then
I'm
you-
listening.
and then you get Quas, and then you trade hits, and then you regen it all back up.
I don't care, I still kill you. You have 285 movement speed. With your mangoes.
No, it's not gonna work. What's Nah saying?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Haas plays a lot of Invoker. I will.
I'm
say.
trying to make that hero work because he's pretty fun, and I think he's decent this patch. But I said that last patch.
Chaos Knight is good here. All 3 heroes single target focus unless the Rubik steals something major. So they don't have good ways
Can
of...
you ban Nahaz? Yeah, I think Tusk is really good, or Chaos Knight is really good here.
So they need AoE clearers, maybe
10
SF.
seconds remaining.
They need heroes that can deal with illusions.
5 seconds remaining.
Emperor and
Emperor's
Gyro.
Oh,
This is
the
good.
bans are actually pretty... Oh, we didn't actually realize.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they ban those 2, CK becomes good. Really, really good.
Sven's actually really good versus Chaos Knight, but
Without the Wisp, Sven is like half a hero, don't you feel? Without the Wisp. He gets kited.
3/4.
Okay, 3/4.
Three
I can live with that. It's like you don't have your right hand.
Alliances turn
Can you get away with anti-mage? I would say PA, but PA gets crushed by Quab. I think your options are very limited. If you're
What you mean
Empire.
gets crushed by Quab? You don't have to lane against the Quab.
10 seconds.
Yeah, but in the late game, like, what item build do you go that you can survive versus both CK and Quab?
5 seconds remaining.
You need to go better. You don't really need to go like splash. You have Empower.
It doesn't
So
matter.
You just
Yeah.
go stats item like Skadi, like Abyssal, the standard items. What's wrong with that?
Rush Scotty.
If you want to go for a farming item, you go Battle Fury, I guess. But I personally don't really like Battle Fury on PA. I like stats items like SMY, Basher. You go Basher, SMY, Blats to fight.
Yeah, I thought they were gonna anti-mage, but Alliance ban it.
Every time.
You really think PA?
I don't think PA is good at all.
What other options they have?
Besides AM, Sven,
PL?
Sven,
I think PL would get crushed.
PL, yeah, PL.
10 seconds remaining.
Doesn't. Yeah, I mean,
cannot deal with Chaos Knight
Power's
at
not
all.
really that.
Chaos Knight will crush
Seconds
PL,
remaining.
and it doesn't sit
Oh,
very
they
well
banned
with Emperor.
Earthshaker.
Alliances turn to pick.
Maybe they really want PL. So for Alliance, they're looking for the Donger's hero.
Clock?
Clock, you like Clock?
Yeah, I think Clock's
Against
fine.
Bane, Night Stalker.
It's not great, but I think it's acceptable in this scenario. I can't think of a better option. They don't have that much time. They only have 17 seconds reserve. What other heroes are there? That's good. Centaur, no. Ogre, no.
Remaining.
THD, no. Bat's terrible versus Night Stalker. What other options?
5 seconds remaining.
I can't think of that many. Veno, maybe? Veno, I would be okay with.
Veno?
Yeah, offlane Veno. I think it's fine.
Veno off lane?
Yeah. LC, I think, is okay as well versus the Bane.
They need like a hero that can lock down.
Oh, are they?
Oh,
actually
this is
undying
Tusk Undying. Okay, they just want to pressure the lane. How can you pick a slug now?
Yeah. Empire needs something that can... Maybe Gyro?
Gyro's banned.
Gyro's
Oh, it's
banned.
banned. Yeah. What do you pick?
Their lanes are very scary. Tusk Undying off lane. IO plus
Yeah.
CK mid. Queen of Pain safe lane. They're gonna
That's
crush all the
They need a
lanes.
strong
scary.
laner, for sure.
But if they go for a strong laner, then
But
the
who's even-
carry potential is weaker.
Yeah, I mean, who's even available that
They
goes
need
well with
they need to
Magnus?
just go a melee core that is very heavy carry.
Sven.
5 seconds remaining.
Sven,
Sven's
yeah.
gonna get
I
kited.
think Sven's. Well, I mean, Sven's like I think the only like reasonable
How about
choice.
how about Medusa? Do you like Medusa?
Medusa's alright.
PA.
Steve
Alright.
Sticky.
Well,
Yeah.
it was what you guys originally thought, though.
I don't think it's. I think it's gonna.
It's
get
so much
demolished.
control for this PA.
Yeah.
Okay, so Yoku is gonna play the mag. I
So
was
they-
wondering if they would maybe.
I think they
swap
have
up.
to use the two supports on the safe lane. There's no way they can use one guy on off lane helping.
So just solo
NS.
offlane Night Stalker, mag
Yeah.
mid, tri lane, safe lane.
Won't they still lose a safe lane even with two supports
It's
there?
Tusk Undying.
But if you put two heroes, then there's
He's
no
de-
way
they definitely
he's
lose.
definitely gonna lose.
Yeah, but then they lose all three lanes. Like Queen of Pain safe lane's gonna win.
CKIO is gonna beat
CKIO.
Night
Yeah,
Stalker.
CKIO is
And then
CK.
Undying Tusk is
I think
probably
they're
gonna beat
I
the
think
tri-lane.
they're gonna do CKIO mid, and then Queen of
Yeah,
Pain safe
safe
lane.
lane
Queen of
mid.
Pain will beat NS 1v1.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
And,
then-
then Undying Tusk. That's
Yeah,
even
they
better.
lost all their lanes.
I think they win all three lanes, yeah.
Unless
Maybe
they-
Empire pulls some shenanigans. I don't know what they would do, but...
Seconds remaining.
I think even if they do PA off lane with like Bane or Rubik, they can maybe rotate someone to help the Queen. Like maybe one of the Tusk of the Undying to come down to the Queen's lane, then the PA would still have a hard time. So I'm not sure though. Their lanes are really weak.
Yeah.
I think the best bet probably just go safe lane with 3 heroes. And try to focus on just protecting the PA on the safe lane.
Can PA like Bane survive mid?
We can CK with... Not sure.
Sounds risky / bad.
But you have like evasion to deal with all the right clicks from the CK though.
Only 20%.
It's pretty good odds. Better than 17%.
I don't like those odds if I'm PA.
So you start with poor man shield against that if you're going mid.
I don't think they're gonna do it though, because it would still make their other lanes weak. Like
Yeah.
who can lane versus?
I think
Tusk
the
Undying?
best is just lane normally.
try
Magnus
3-1-1.
against those two, and you do Night Stalker off lane against Queen. You're gonna lose 2 lanes, and you hopefully you salvage. I think if they can actually win their PA's lane with the Rubik and Bane, it should still be fine because Magnus and NS are not heroes that are meant to win your lane. You just want to get levels and you provide a lot of
Yeah, but you don't want to
utility.
die. I think that Mag might die a lot in mid versus CK Wisp. Like if you skewer away, you just get reality right back and you just die. You'll always get chased down. I don't think that he can survive that often. Like
He has
maybe
to play very careful. Just shockwave and farm.
you make it sound easy.
Shockwave and farm. Just stay behind. It's not easy because people will get greedy and you think you can take the last hit.
Did we set the line on mangoes, by the way?
2.5.
2.5. You took the under, Winter?
Mm.
Okay. We both took the over.
You both took over. I was the only one that took under.
I think we'll see one on Undying.
And one on my nuts.
Maybe Tusk.
Yeah,
Mm.
2.
Night
Oh,
Stalker.
oh crap. There's going to be one
maybe
on
Mag.
Night
Not
Stalker.
Mag,
Yeah.
not Mag.
GG well played. So there's going to be
There's
3.
going to be 3.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
But Night Stalker will start with boots.
PA wouldn't. Well, actually, she doesn't really need it that bad.
Why would PA start? Why would he start with boots?
Because he's going to be running around
The Night
against
Stalker?
against Queen of Pain.
He's going to be crying against.
Just get some mangoes, dude. Get
Okay,
boots
let's
mango.
see.
He may not actually. Ah!
Get out of here, dude.
What? I have to
EU
put...
Doto.
Yeah.
What's this?
Put
Green?
a chip in. Let's
This
make,
is my second green chip.
let's,
Come on.
Let's make sure
Look at my
people
chip.
see your moment of shame.
You hear him dumped it in there.
No, what other heroes have mango?
It
There's
is
4.
one on
Undying
Undying.
and actually Bane.
Bane has one too.
Come on.
The double
You know, you were
man.
asleep in the last game, and our line was 3.5, and we still took the over.
Whatever, dude.
You
Oh
lost.
my goodness.
Good
poor-
job, Winter.
poor Winter.
Nice try, buddy.
I had to take that bet because otherwise everyone is like over. Then there's no show.
No, then everyone can put him in, or no one can put it in, or it's not a good line. It wasn't a good line. That's why I made him set it.
No, but we told him he could raise. He said, "No, it's fine." You actually believe there would be less than?
I thought there would be 2.
Yeah. Good
Right.
effort.
Nice try, dude.
You don't know EU Doto, apparently.
I actually even got started to get mangoes.
Oh, you've
on-
even casted much of EU Dota. I think the teams are buying even more mangoes the past couple days. Than
Yeah,
they were.
I actually tried to buy mango on all like the other supports when I'm playing. So I think it's probably gonna be getting more and more used by the players.
Uh-oh. Little skirmish here early on with Silent. Oh, there's the shards, the tether coming through as well. He may actually be dead. He's now skilled a blur just to try and run away. This is also going to hurt his CS scene potentially if he goes down. Another decay. The ice shard's available in just a few seconds here. No salve. 4, 3. My nuts. He really wants this. He's got the creeps. He turns around, gets auto-attacked against Silent. Oh, the evade. The evade. That evade saves him.
But he's screwed. He's so
He's skilled
screwed.
evade. He has to walk back to base. He's going to miss the first wave. And he's versus a Tusk Undying with only a Rubik to help him. This top lane is mega lost.
They are doing 2-1-2 with this is like standard lanes with
Dire's top
the
tower
Night
is
Stalker.
under attack.
They have to hope that Night Stalker's lane does well.
It's actually not the Queen of Pain safe lane. That sword is in mid in the
It's
end.
still fine though. This matchup is still very favorable for Queen against Magnus.
Does give the Night Stalker a little more space, but is it worth the Night Stalker having a better start and having a worse game for your Magnus as well as your PA?
It's a trade-off. They can only try to do well in one of their lanes, I think, and they're choosing to put the more pressure onto the CK and giving the Night Stalker a better start, so Night Stalker can make space at minute 4.
I feel like CK can easily catch up though. Queen of Pain has a good start, or Tuscan dying. Like, it's. I think this is like super risky.
Yeah, it is risky, but at the same time, if your Night Stalker gets a lot of gets a lot of stuff done in the mid game, then it could pay off.
First Night will be very important.
Yeah, he can just TP rotate to help the other lanes with the first Night.
That's true.
It's not too many easy kills though.
Silence is really good though against the Queen, so he can actually kill the Queen.
He can get snowballed, man. TP in with
Undying, counter gank as well.
or Wisp. I think they have.
But
Yeah,
then-
he can kill the
But
Queen.
but
it's
then
just not gonna
again,
be
but then
easy.
again, if you make the Undying move, it's already like even if you don't get a kill on the Queen, then the PA will get to farm.
That's true.
So he has to just make that stuff happen.
But it's definitely on the Night Stalker. Like the way they're laning, PA obviously gonna have a terrible time. So far, the Magnus doing okay mid for Yoku.
I think maybe the thought process is they can afford to ditch the PA and PA just daggers to last hit. So he's still gonna get his farm, just not so good. And you have to assure Night Stalker gets a good start so Night Stalker can be the momentum carrier for their team. Because Night Stalker is not a hero that can actually do well from behind if he falls too far behind. So maybe that's the thought process of why they actually chose their lanes like
That's
this.
a good point.
This evasion is actually doing quite a bit of work here.
Yeah, poor man shield plus his evasion.
Uh-oh. First blood. Close to happening, bottom.
The mangoes.
Getting that extra void off is nice, but...
Why are you laughing? You're the guy who...
I know,
who
it's
think-
awesome.
Oh, my nuts! In danger! Tombstone not available, pops this mango, and now goes in with the tomb as well, with the first blood. Go in the way of Empire, they're
Oh,
gonna clear
double
out the
damage,
tomb.
double
the
damage.
DD rune on Rubik. Maybe even get Bulldog here as well, the dagger's available.
Oh, that is huge.
DD wears off.
That's really big for them.
And they even forced up the mango.
Well, they
Lane
did-
is one.
What? They don't have a ward?
I don't think it
They
was
have
Sentry.
just the hill ward here.
Yeah.
I think Quap was worried about getting ganked.
Oh,
early.
oh my god, they didn't have a top lane ward, so they didn't know about the DD.
Yeah.
That was big.
And Aloha Dance even dropped a sentry. I guess just expecting something to be there. As in the bottom lane, action also breaking out. No fear. The one taking the pounding, my nuts, has decided to rotate.
The mangoes.
But now Tanks of Void, baiting Loda in a little bit, who is lacking a
How do you
mana.
kill one that has 2 mangoes?
You force him to consume his mango, then you kill him.
You can't.
You can't.
It's not possible. Uh-oh. S4 closing in on that level 6.
It's actually a really good start for Empire. Night Stalker hasn't died yet. He still has his mangoes.
Yo, the other thing they can do is, when they have this lane set up, is they can be more... Okay, screw
A
this.
deny, avoiding the double
Both,
kill
both
bottom.
the strong lanes have actually gone down.
Yeah. Still another kill. So the lane's going exactly the opposite of how we thought they would be.
Yeah, but I think that the other reason probably why
It's
they...
because the Tusk came bottom though.
Yeah, I know, but the other reason probably why they wanted to run this lane setup is with the Bane at bottom, they can stack Ancients with Empower on PA. If they do 3 heroes top, it's more or less likely they can actually get Ancients stacked.
They have no map control though. I think to take the Ancients. It's still not easy to take at all. even with Empower. Like a 3-stack with P8 is going to take forever.
Oh, they want to make a move on S4 here, dropping the bottle.
Yeah.
If he gets lifted,
It's gonna
he's
take a
dead.
while before he can take him.
It's not like a TA. TA can do it really easily without taking
That's why
damage.
it's not fair.
Oh, he saw the Rubik.
It isn't.
Yeah,
TA OP.
They're coming in. No dire vision of this rotation, and now they jump forward onto Yoku. This is right when Rubik's going to come in. Oh, skewers to the left, into the Rubik. S4 blinking forward, up onto the high ground. Beautiful start to the fight. They might get Aloha Dance and S4 in turn.
Man fight.
Close, close, gets it, survives. S4 hangs on. They get the double. Really well played there. He saw the Rubik from the ward, barely over here. Baits them in. Magnus skewering that direction, hoping the Rubik can turn the fight, but unfortunately there was the rotation, which was not scouted.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's why you get branches.
Not mangoes. You win this battle, Winter, but you have not won the war.
You don't get mangoes as mid. You get a side lane, bro.
Yeah. Bulldog down, though. Silent. Again, getting the... How does this guy... He starts with Blur. He's forced back to the well. He almost feeds First Blood. He's up against a Tusk Undying, and he's leading in CS. He's got 2 kills. Well, a kill and an assist.
S4 might be in trouble here.
Man, what a start. Safe blink back. That's an incredible start for PA.
So if you look at the game state right now, they have gotten a good lane for PA somehow. Magnus has sort of... I think his CS is okay though against Queen. He's just 6 behind.
That's really good.
That's actually really good.
And he has regen.
So your mid lane sort of broke even. Top lane was well. Oh no, Yoku's gonna die.
The Jinx is strong. Yoku going down.
Sorry Yoku, my bad.
Yoku's doing so well this game. Instantly dies within like 5 seconds.
Okay, so Night Stalker has more CS than CK.
What did you bet on Alliance, Winter? Just be honest. It's okay. You're amongst friends.
I said that they will actually do very well. That's what I said.
So you have your reputation at stake. That's what you bet.
Where's CK's items?
Loda only has 20 CS,
I think
but he does have
Did he
no
buy?
kills.
Did he buy a bottle for the Wisp? Why is he so poor?
Oh no, it's the Wisp bottle. He's just
Yeah, I actually don't know why he's so poor. Because PA has a lot more items.
Did he buy wards?
Obviously not, dude. Come
I
on,
doubt it. I mean,
dude.
well, you're asking why he's poor. He didn't buy a bottle. He hasn't died. There's only so many options here. Don't dude me.
The obvious option is he only has 20 CS.
Well, I already said that, and you're still like, why is he so poor? So clearly that's not good enough for you. Uh-oh, Bulldog's dead again.
It's not good enough for Bulldog to die again. That's for sure.
This is not why you picked the Undie.
You can't ditch Undying though. I don't know. I think the Tusk has
His
to keep.
Tusk brother has abandoned him for...
Oh, we
Bring
forgot
it back.
to show him the igloo.
Oh yeah, the new ice shard.
There actually
really
is
cool.
an igloo.
It's like an igloo ice shard. It's awesome. Uh-oh.
Something
Denied?
like-
A little too early.
Isn't Undying going to be irrelevant for a lot of the game?
Yeah. I think once you lose your, you get killed so many times in a lane, your job is only just to, you become like a support though. You get level 7 and just push with the tombstone.
Yeah.
There's
Sad.
not much you can do. Like the hero is just like that if you get crushed in a lane like this.
Did he max Tombstone or Decay?
He has 3
2, 1,
tombstone.
3?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
that's-
next level he's gonna have level 4 tombstone, and relocate is gonna come soon. So there's gonna be a timing window where the Undying can maybe look to get something done with the Tusk with relocate. I really feel like the Tusk should be at top with the Undying all the time.
I think they're waiting for the level 6 on Io, and then they're going to make a play there. But it might already be too late by that point.
But at the same time, they're keeping Ice Stalker down
Man.
here.
They pull resolution in. Nice tether forward from Ake, now deploying the vast army of
Oh, did he get?
horsemen.
Did he get the
He got
iron?
the extra.
Yeah, the extra.
Well, for a moment. It looked pretty. Not very effective though, and oh no, not again. Bulldog
Queen of Pain.
lifted-
Queen of Pain.
This
3-second
time,
rule.
this time Bulldog's got backup.
The 3-second rule.
Rubik stealing a scream, which he has no mana to use, and now moving forward onto Silent. They have a Quap ult available. They also need a little bit of control to run Silent down here, so they're going to lead with the Shadow Figure. While that was going on, Alliance also grabbed 2 frags on the bottom lane. They're about to kill off Silent as well. S4, the jukes attempted. You can't run from the blink, though. Snowball forward, Scream as well. Silent still tanking his way through this one. The evasion helping, but not enough. Will go down, and at that exact moment, they also got a double kill for the CK. Night Stalker and Bane both dying.
3-second rule, man.
Yeah, 3-second rule. You cannot dive. If you don't get the kill in 3 seconds, Queen of Pain is gonna kill you. It's very hard to do those moves though when it's so near the tier 1 and the opponent has Queen of Pain. You're just gonna pay if you don't kill.
Oh, the
Nice
lone
sucker.
survivor is Yoku, who gets his arcane boots.
And Esther's that hasn't really been moving around that much.
It's also the IO level 6,
He
by
got
the
killed
Yeah.
twice during nighttime.
way. Alright, so what do they want to do with the relocate?
Kill the
game.
PA.
Do you go
I think you
aggressive
kill
as
the
a
PA.
counter gank? Think you like set up a gank on her?
Yeah, it's gonna allow Bulldog to play aggressive at top, like bait them to jump him and then they relocate. Like something like the Queen TPing in, so it allows the Undying to be much more aggressive.
Nice stolen shard.
That is not
there.
my ego.
No, it's a different cosmetic.
It's a special one. So they've reunited the Tuscan Undying.
Yeah, they have TP on Queen again, so
And what do you know? Delicious. A little blueberry for S4.
he prefers his strawberry.
Well, can't always have the berries you want. You know? Even S4.
It's almost nighttime though. I don't.
They want to try to kill him with Skewer
They're
into
bringing
RP.
in the Rubik if he gets the lift off.
Nah.
Calm blink back. Smart defensive play there by S4. Meanwhile, bottom. Resolution in danger as well. CK gets slept though. Relocate available. They've got to keep Ake out of this or he might be able to save Loda, who gets lifted, tossed around. The stolen shards. Now the stolen chaos bolt, but the relocate comes out. The timing from Ake just on the mark, and all that's happening in the mid lane. They also make the go here silent. Being pursued, does have Empower on him, but the quap bolt. Oh, the evasion! The evasion! It's enough to save Silent. He's gonna have another dagger. Shadow String on a Yoku. He lives. He gets bottled up, kept alive, and now S4 in danger, being pounded by the angry vampire man. Finishes him off. Loda can't finish off Aloha Dance either. Alliance thwarted at every possible corner as Empire hang in there in game number 2.
Poor man shield plus evasion.
Close falls.
That's why you just build stats items on PA.
That's why you get more mangoes. That's why you don't get mangoes.
Okay, you're trying very hard.
No, I'm with you, Winter. I think
Midas
mangoes are a
CK?
little overrated.
Midas CK?
Yeah,
This is a Loda classic. He loves his Midas. Even
But CK is really good with levels though.
Yeah, but you can get levels by getting drums and just killing everyone with treads too, with like plus 15 strength.
It might pay off though. It's still a good timing, don't you think? Like 11 minutes. It's not that bad.
It's okay. But I think he missed out on kills on bottom because of it.
Dire's top tower is under
He has
attack.
treads, he kills the Rubik.
Yeah, I think yeah, I agree. Can't say I don't agree to that, but it's I think in the long run it might pay off for them. Big time.
Wouldn't you just get treads then Midas though?
I don't play CK.
You don't play CK?
No.
Why don't I ask you any carry questions?
Dire's middle tower
Ask
is
Gorman.
under
He's the
attack.
carry.
he always gets Midas first. It's just like Loda's default CK build. I've seen him at least 3 or 4 times do this.
Oop! Surprise!
Goes on to resolution. The snowball forward pulls him back and then stuns. A 4-second one as though he needed it, and Walrus Punch for good measure because why the hell not? Empire. I wanted to backstab that, but
I think it's good to overcommit during nighttime though. It's
just
a good.
make sure you get those kills.
It just gives you a lot more time when Night Stalker's like dead 30 seconds out of the 4,
So
and they just use nighttime.
like right now I feel like even if it's nighttime, but Alliance are stronger with the Tombstone right now.
Imperial Stormtrooper activity detected. The rebels trying to escape as Silent runs them down. Yoku sneaking up in position. There's the skewer. RP doesn't get both though. Ake's there, ready with the relocate as my nuts arrive. Turns this one. Silent forced to blink back, but they chase forward. The Chaos Bolt finishes the job, but now S4 getting deep behind the trees. Yoku gonna be next as well. The rest of the team too late to the party. No fear. Can't get involved in resolution. Just not even attempting to get involved.
They're in a lot of trouble now. Alliance has just won last 2 team fights, and their Midas on the CK is gonna go unpunished. It's gonna pay off. It's gonna allow the CK to get, I think, level 16 faster. That's a really big deal against a PA that has no way of getting a battle fury, and he's gonna just rely on the Empower this game. So if the CK goes too far ahead, PA cannot deal with him at all.
This CK is just wrecking them now. 4-0 and 5 on Loda. 4-1 and 5 on the Queen of Pain.
What's Mag's Blink Dagger status? Well, he still
soon.
doesn't have it.
Did
Bob-
you say? Oh, when you said Mag, I was thinking Mag the player.
Here comes the relocate.
It does from the backside, and now Loda sucking Aloha Dance back in. They're uppercutting Resolution. Stole the Scream. Not gonna matter. They all explode. Everybody survives.
So what do you build on the CK carry players, dear carry players around me?
He normally goes armlet, like Tread's armlet,
Strength, dude. Yeah.
heart,
Treads,
Manta,
armlet, drums,
Scotty
Manta heart,
is
and
okay.
All those items.
Yeah. I don't know if you get drums with this. Well, you just the bracers.
Well,
so
what
maybe
do you
he
guys
does.
think about SNY on KS?
I don't
Chaos
think
Knight?
it's very good.
I think the movement is wasted.
He already has Wisp.
You-
Maybe
if-
without Wisp.
You don't need the main proc. And your illusions don't get it.
So you get Manta as your core.
Yeah,
Drums
Manta's really good with.
I think the core is like Armlet, Heart, Manta, Scotty, and then one, like a BKB maybe as well. depending on the game.
BKB is completely unnecessary this game, I think. Though.
This game he doesn't need
Yeah.
it.
This game, if you want to worry about the silence, you just get Manta.
Yeah,
you
you
just
just
get
get
BKB.
You also have an IO and Undying, so they can help keep him alive a lot longer.
Yeah. They definitely don't have the AoE to deal with the CK.
So
though.
you just go Armlet, Armlet plus
He's going
Manta.
Armlet now.
Armlet plus Manta this game.
Armlet hard, I would say is fine too. Either or is completely okay.
I appreciate.
I think Refresher is a good 6-slot item.
I
on CK.
appreciate the carry players' comments. Thank you.
So humble.
It sounds like you're being facetious.
He's definitely being facetious.
Is under attack. Radiant's
It's
middle
okay. I
tower
know nothing
is
about
under
support,
attack.
Winter, so you can school us there.
Yeah, obviously you don't know anything. You don't buy wards ever.
I do, but only if my supports aren't buying them. Then I rage at them as well.
I only don't when Winter's playing just to make him angry.
Mangry.
That's not hard, dude.
Mangry?
Mangry.
Mango angry.
Mangoes on the brain, man.
Mango angry. New word.
Oh my god, look at PA's farm. She had such a good start.
He is going Battle Fury, I think.
Yeah.
But then Co-op gets a scepter and you just die.
I mean, unless it's the vaunted Lincoln Sphere PA rush.
Please, Vanguard.
Dyer's bottom tower is under attack.
Vanguard wouldn't be the worst thing in the world
Merlini
versus
has
CK.
turned over a new leaf.
Actually, it probably would be the
Vanguard
worst thing
fan
in the
gay
world.
now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
You don't even get Vanguard on Bristol back.
No. I think Crimson's okay. Sometimes.
That's like the one hero that you'll accept Crimson on, I think.
Against Drow lineups, Drow Visage lineups, I think
Like
it's also
summon
good.
heavy lineups, yeah.
Yeah, summon heavy. I think it's also okay if you're
Against
laning,
Undying Tombstone is good.
if you're soloing versus a Brood. I think it's
Tower
okay.
is under attack.
Like if you're Centaur or something like that. What else?
Well, if you can farm that against a Brood as a Centaur.
Middle tower
Against Wind Ranger is good too.
Yep. That is actually one of the best, maybe.
Prepping for S4. Yoku again.
There's a
with the-
relocate to save him.
Again with the Invis runes, he does get the RP. Skewer back available. They're just going to blink in the PA, lift and drop. No chance for reaction, but they do look for the follow-up kill.
Rubik.
Silent into the trees. Rubik, the one they probably want. Only has the Scream, not able to steal that blink. Through the trees goes Silent. He gets pulled back out of blink range, so he can't jump to Aloha Dance. Then the 4-second stun comes in, but he's evading. He's evading a lot. It might just be enough. Silent keeps a retreat out. Again, the pullback. Needs a lot more RNG to get out of this one. Tusk, no more RNG. This is where the road ends for your PA. And now Aloha Dance runs in, gets the drop steal, and then dies to the Chaos Knight anyway. The creep's helping to finish him off.
He doesn't even have that much strength, and his illusions are destroying them.
Yeah, only the armlet now. This is very early. The Midas is really going to pay off now. Like, have they stacked it all for PA? Just a single double stack.
Why do you doubt the Midas?
I think he could have done the same thing without Midas.
But he's gonna be so much more ahead now with the Midas.
Yeah, I agree. But
This
it's,
PA
I think
is-
it's an unnecessary risk. You're like, hey, you don't have to get even.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't really ahead though. At the start, he was poor.
Yeah,
he was
because
struggling.
he didn't get any kills because he didn't have any items.
He's counting on S4 to make space for him,
Yeah.
which I guess worked out.
Yeah, and the other reason I feel you can justify with the Midas is because their offlane is Undying. So CK has to do.
That's a good point.
He's very... even
Yeah,
the Tusk is
CK
also
has to
item
do more in
independent.
terms of farm. So
What what do they do here for the PA? We haven't really... We've seen one Ancient
stack with Empower, get her a BKB at some point, and
So you play more of the economy game
yeah,
now?
and you need the Night
You-
Stalker
you-
to control vision for
you have
PA
to
to
get
farm.
you have to get farm, and you kind of sacrifice some heroes to die. That's not PA to get vision.
Okay. Empire on the smoke now. They've got one available in the shop. Whoops.
All their smokes will be their crucial moves, you know. They need to get vision done, place wards, place like defensive wards, and they need to get pickoffs.
You commit a darkness as well, which may concern Alliance.
I mean, it's darkness at 20 too,
Yeah.
or 20 as well. So it's a good time to use it. Doesn't give anything away.
Yeah, Alliance do get a little more scared after that though, and back up into their jungle. Looks like that smoke would have.
Teams have been
bombed
really
anyway.
good at anticipating smokes. I think it's
I would agree.
surprising at how few smoke gangs succeed.
If you're smoking as 5, what do you expect?
They didn't smoke as 5.
I
just
know.
two.
You're talking in general today, right?
No. I'm talking
Even
about
in
in general,
the
like the
Europe games,
past like couple of weeks.
I think smoke executions has to be very, because people are anticipating
crisp.
it. You have to smoke at a very good time. You have to show 2 heroes at least on the lanes, and be very unpredictable with your movements, because everyone is expecting a smoke movement into their jungle to place wards.
This is gonna be big for Loda. Very close.
Do you
to
even
grabbing
give? Do you
both
even give
mages.
him the Aegis? You give it to S4.
S4?
Yeah. Is he even going to die?
Is that
He's so He's so tanky with the Wiz.
S4's been really good about not like getting caught this
Yeah,
game,
but
though.
with the Aegis, then the Queen can actually blink very aggressive to silence the Magnus.
That's true.
I mean, or alternatively, you can just have Aegis on CK and just have him run in on anybody and not care.
Structures are fortified.
He's the beast in the front. Moving forward, Empire.
They can't control them.
Do scout this coming, and they want to back out.
Oh, he's gonna get hard? Yeah, you guys were on point.
I think he goes.
'Cause-
Actually, he might. There's a chance he would go Satanic. I've seen him do that as well.
Satanic?
Yeah, I've seen.
Isn't hard always better?
I think Heart's better for your illusions, but it's more in a game where you'd get a BKB. So it's like if they could kill your illusions, then you can man fight with the main hero at least. But I think this game Heart's probably better.
I think Hearts
Would you actually at some point get a NKB on the CK this game?
Actually, that's a good point. Maybe he even
yes.
gets that after,
I think you get it after Heart.
and then you get the Manta, Scotty.
You can also get Silver Edge.
Yeah, this PA is not gonna have a BKB for a
Silver
while.
Edge. You would rather get Silver Edge over the.
I'm saying you
MKB?
can. I'm
Oh.
not saying it's better. I'm saying I'd rather get MKB, but if it were a different type of game where they were having trouble finding ganks.
Maybe if you don't have Wiz, you can consider
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I think MKB is way better after Heart.
He's doing fine though in terms of net worth. He's like 1,000, 2,000 gold behind the minus CK. It's very acceptable for the PA in this situation. He's farming very well.
I mean, not given their start, I feel like she should have had.
No RNG here for Loda.
Oh,
Not that
they,
he necessarily.
They can just
needs
move
it.
high ground with this, with the tombstone.
These illusions are pretty tanky. Pops the armlet before he activates the ult, of course.
Okay, Rubik
Gonna
Wiz.
steal the
He had
free-
RNG. He has 3 of them, right?
He's got 2 illusions, right? Yeah.
Oh,
He's got
okay.
the level 2 ult.
Never mind.
Okay, maybe not high ground.
It's okay. You've been casting. I'm the fresh one.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Kill them all.
Hacking away at
Dude,
these
what does he
towers.
do once they get a heart? Once he gets a heart, like they cannot touch him.
They need amazing Magnus plays. This is not the worst. They get the lift off onto Loda, trying to pop the Aegis off the bat, but the quick relocate, bringing him back to safety, healing him up. This is with the armlet deactivated.
His bottom tower is under attack.
Well,
Cabo
welcome.
guy enters the building.
Welcome
fresh
home.
and ready to go.
Did you buy us breakfast?
He got some breakfast, but not for Winter, only for Roland.
What face?
Radiant's
That's an easy.
Get in there, Roland. Camera shot.
Easy,
I forgot. Shit.
easy points.
Green?
Yeah.
Oh, special delivery.
Ah, I forgot.
What a nice guy.
I saw you facepalm.
You're the
Yeah,
best,
I did.
Dakota.
I saw you facepalm. Nice.
I'm gonna grab some water.
It won't wash away your shame.
Are you
No.
okay, Winter? He almost knocked over our production setup. He's like rage quitting the
I
cast.
kind of don't want to punish him for it because I want him to keep doing it.
Yeah, I mean, at some point we can start punishing ourselves as well if we want to call him out, so it's even at least. You have to spend a token in order to give someone else one. Alliance now getting very close to the Loda heart. In fact, has the recipe. They're also about to get a Vlad's up on Ake. This is going to be a badass, beefy monster knight in the front lines any moment. S4 also with the BKB, so very little control for him either.
A big problem with PA with even like 100% cleave is that when you're reality rifted, you're surrounded by the illusions, so you can't actually cleave them down very well. And then if you initiate with RP, you're not going to be able to... He's not going to be splitting most of the time. He's going to split like once they find the Magnus. So I have very low hopes for Empire's chances of actually being able to deal with illusions this game.
Yeah, their AoE, unless PA gets really fat, is just non-existent. Loda now, when he pops that armlet, 3k HP, just about 4 HP short of it. He's got the ultimate, not yet level 3, is tanking quite a bit of tower damage here, but also doing a ton. Will bring the tier 3 down. Alliance searching for the slightly unexpected 2-0 over Empire, who've looked strong as of late coming into this series. Please. But are they strong enough? Reality Rift now stolen. That is not the spell Rubik wants.
Please, bring me closer to CK.
So he can one-shot me with a crit. He's gotten kind of unlucky with the spell steals this game. Kept on wanting the Tombstone, got the Decay. Kept on wanting the Blink, got the Scream like 4 times. Not the easiest game for Aloha Dance.
They can just look to end the game soon. Is CK level 16 now?
No, he's 14.
They could also just wait for next game.
He was tri-laning a lot.
He's so strong.
Still only 3 illusions, but these are beast illusions, and he's going to walk in. 2 illusions onto the range Rex, the main hero onto the melee, dividing and conquering with the Tombstone out in a forward position. Now pulling in the CK. Wow. He's like, I just want a new spell. I'm going to re-roll this. Instantly dies. We'll come right back to it. Off with the Rubik's Head. Now Yoku silence as he blinked in. S4 with the just masterful reactions there on the Orchid. Probably even had it precast, and that means 2 Rex down. The Tombstone will be the sacrifice, but that is it.
That was easy.
And now they just run away. Loda.
Nice
Man
stalker.
fight. Man fight. They can fight.
Nobody's man fighting this guy. Oh, they even have a Solar Crest for him now.
And S has Ags. He can watch them take their base in full vision.
You can get some popcorn, you know, set up a little couch. Gotta have a nice viewer arrangement.
Their only hope, I think, is that
I really
Jack
don't.
Roche.
I really don't see any way they can come back. right now.
Jack him at Roche. RP in the Roche pit.
But what if
Skewer
they,
them into the PA.
But what if they just push and do the same thing? They don't really.
I'm
need to
saying
go for
this is the only way they can win.
We're saying
Winter?
it's like the 1%.
Yeah.
How about a BKB on PA?
BKB on PA is an okay start, but oh, Loda's not going on BKB.
Study Manta.
I mean, this is not bad. This is better versus the buildings as well. But I mean, they're probably killing PA anyway. Let's be honest.
She has no HP. She just gets quap ulted.
Yeah. And it's the Shivas now, or maybe actually no, the AC for S4. He does prefer that.
S4 prefers AC most of the time.
Yeah, I think I prefer it as well. Though, I mean, I say that, and we saw it was Spada earlier who just went
I think
nuts
Shivas,
with the pure caster.
Shivas is like probably better if you are going. If you already pre-plan to go refresher later, then it's probably better than AC. But otherwise, AC should always be better.
No fear, TPing out. Close to getting caught by the aggressive Queen Pain. I'm just removing words, unnecessary.
They can
ones.
still kite her easily than BKB though. Like or CK has like a lot more move speed. Queen Pain has blink. Tusk can like punch her. Like the amount ahead that PA has to be to actually deal with CK is kind of crazy in this game.
But I think
Or they could have like a double RP and he goes crazy. But they've got the IO save for that, the snowball save. You also are dealing with the Solar Crest, so like you need incredible RNG, I think.
Yeah, 3 crits in a row.
Even if this was an even game, it was always going to be kind of tough for PA, just matchup based. You're dealing with the Sigil, the move speed of the Tether, just the CK pure lockdown, the Queen of Pain ult that goes through your BKB, potentially a Scythe later on.
yeah, even if it's a even game, it's going to be very tough for him.
I mean, ultra late
Yeah.
game, I think that's where the PA might be able to take over, but ultra late game is also where you get a refresher on Chaos Knight as well, so you've got two,
yeah, the
two
thing
rounds
is
to
you're
deal
not
with.
going to get there against these heroes. They're going to try and end the game before that happens. That has always been the problem with PA. She never gets to the stage where she's the king of the game. She always just gets stranded in between. Game's over.
Well, you also just get owned by MKB in the late game, so you don't even want it to get late game.
That's true.
Maybe not late, but 40 minutes.
40? Yeah, 40 is fine, but 45
At that point, it's
is
just all about the mag, more so than the PA.
The mag refresher.
It just isn't really a good Rubik game either. There's like nothing good to steal at this point. Maybe a Tombstone, but Alliance could kill that quite easily.
Sonic Wave, I guess, is the only spell you really want.
Yeah. He just has no items either, so actually getting a good spell steal is very tough. No blink, no force,
And this is the all-in
no
gem.
glimmer.
The all-in gem. Yep,
Alright.
they're gonna jack them at Roche.
Merlini was right. Well, that they would
it's
try.
the only chance.
Whether they succeed or not, that is another question. Smoke. Looks like no fears just broke. Radiant Squad does not have vision of this, though, and they're going to run down in the river. Silent engages, and he engages on the load of the beefiest, hardest to kill hero in the
was a
game,
crit.
who has the full army ready to go. BKB committed by Silent, trying to run away onto Bulldog. Silent just trying to focus down the Undying, but he's already dropped the Tombstone, which got stolen. Queen of Pain coming from behind, trying to do the damage. There's the RP. It's solely on Loda, tethered up by the IO, who still isn't relocate ready. They can't even deal with the Chaos Knight, the Illusion army, finishing off one, while the hero goes for the others, loses vision up the hill. Meanwhile, TP out scrambling back. That was their big gambit, and it was a big old whiff.
She crit the CK.
He just kind of giggled.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Puny mortal, you are no match for me, for I am Chaos Knight. And you are dead. Empire now, on the verge of getting 2-0'd. They like jump the PA on him, they get the crit, they RP him, they skewer him away, he just sits there at half health. That's before the relocate save, without a snowball save. This guy is just too big. And Loda now up to 2,400 gold. Very close to either the Scotty or the Manta. We'll see what the choice is going to be. So, with this series about to conclude, how are other games treating us right now?
Space Creators went 1-1 versus Trust.
So what does that mean for the group standings?
It means that Mineski's well on top of the group.
Oh, because everyone's kind of tied in the middle now. They do grip Loda. They commit a whole hell of a lot here. PA even jumping in. Engages with the BKB, turns to fight. S4 gets the crit. Not able to get the kill, though. The Guardian Greaves cleansing and turning the fight. And they're going to finish off the Tombstone. Almost the Blink Skewer, pushing everyone back. But Loda has Aegis. He hasn't even used his ultimate yet. He can try to armlet toggle here a little bit, perhaps. Solar Crest doing work. Now the Wisp re-engages. They still haven't lost him. Finally, my nuts goes down well behind enemy lines. But Loda survives. They can't kill the Chaos Knight. Finally, they get through life number 1. Still a relocate save at the ready. S4 holding onto the gem now. Immediately stunned Silent, engages and hacks his way right through that pathetic PA armor. Down again. Silenced, doesn't even care.
Wow, the RNG. He didn't miss any crit.
It was bound to happen at some point. RP is ready now, but so too is about to be Phantasm. And it's now a level 16 Phantasm. Here we go.
Oh, he got lucky.
Oh, he got the 4.
Oh.
Rubik. I mean, it's cute. It's not very effective. Look at him. Those little pathetic Rubik illusions. Oh, God. There used to be a no fear there.
One of the downsides of Bane. No AoE.
That's true.
It's rough.
An Alliance looking strong here in our opening day of European action.
It's not as flexible as the Night Stalker plus Wyvern opening, I must say. The Bane plus Night Stalker. It's different.
Why
though.
do you think they prioritize the Bane?
Bane is much stronger at setting up kills at the start because you have Nightmare, and Wyvern doesn't have anything. It's more defensive, and you have only one stun, which is the ulti. Bane has more lockdown. But Wyvern is more useful in a lot of scenarios. You have the Embrace, then you have the Splinter
You
Blast.
can also maybe snipe the courier.
Yeah, and laning presence as well. Wyvern is really good in the laning presence because of Arctic Bird.
So you think the Wyvern's like the more well-rounded option?
Yeah, the more more well-rounded.
If you don't
option.
exactly know what the opponent's going to pick, like if you're picking a support early, you would much rather have a Wyvern than a Bane. Although it depends on their playstyle too. Like this one I think is mostly an outdraw because CK is just there's no solution to CK Wisp at all.
Yeah, they don't have enough of nukes, AoE.
Yeah.
They don't have enough AoE spells. They have Fate Bolt and Shockwave.
So when you don't have a good idea of what they have, then you want to have Splinter Blast so you can delay the game so PA can get bigger.
Yeah, it's
for
just
example.
generally Wyvern works much better against a lot of things.
Yeah.
You're more flexible. I just feel that opening is much more, you have a lot more options for your team and it deals with a lot of other heroes better. That's why I like it more.
Is 4 Clover still playing?
Benjamin?
I guess
Now that I see. We're
their
the only
series
game up.
Is theirs over or is game 2 just slow? I think it might be
trying to
over.
look.
I think it started around. It started before this one actually, so it's probably over.
4 Clover went 0-2 versus Liquid.
Ooh. Foof Jungs. Gonna miss.
Please,
I'm gonna miss butchering that name.
Liquid. Please.
So it looks like the deciding game might be like 4CL versus Alliance to see who gets second. Because if Alliance beat Empire, I think that 4CL is also going to beat Empire.
So Alliance is like 4-0 now? Is it? Yeah? 4-0, yeah.
Yeah, if they win this. But I mean, they played Stark.
Apparently S4 is in the chat, so I guess we know who won this one.
Okay.
Loda coming in. He'll start working on the tier 3, and the end of times has arrived for the evil Empire. Loda trying for the Reality Rift, instead goes for the long range 3-second stun with the Solar Crest here. He's got 4,000 health plus the evasion of a talisman to boot, and Silent just casually watches these impossible to kill illusions come in. He's even gone for a Mass Command, is full on squish mode, and that needs the Quapple. Is really gonna hurt. An airball on the RP, and now devastation as Silent melts. GG is called. Empire are defeated. The Death Star is gone.
GG, well played.
Can you make a Darth Vader impression?
I can't. I'm sure Dakota can. We can get Cuddle Guy on to do a little.
So it looks like our next match is in 25 minutes.
Am I taking a break next or?
I think
You're done after this.
you're done.
Nice.
Are we doing the digest?
Oh yeah, do we want to do a little? Well, it's probably gonna take Roland a little bit to get our brackets and group
We
standings.
can do it.
up
We can do it right after.
Okay.
We can
Do we want to take
do
a little break here?
Can we count our chips?
Do we want to do accounting?
I have the least.
You're an accountant.
You have the least.
I think I have the
I
least.
think I have the most.
I have probably second most.
Well, I'm green. So I have 3. What, I have 4?
I have 8.
I have
I have 8.